What up, guys? This is Jugget82, and this is a quick video talking about the SNL Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy is back, and as you can see with the still frame, I just paused it right there. I got the chance to see this episode of SNL, and I was thoroughly entertained. Now, this won't be a full in depth of the entire episode, but it will just be some bits and pieces that I got from it. The cold opening was pretty cool. Seeing a bunch of like Wilmer Rudolph and even Alec Baldwin. He's kind of like a regular on the show doing Donald Trump impressions and so forth. But we're going to get with the Eddie Murphy monologue. Uh, Basically, Eddie comes out and we get a bunch of cameos. We get to see Tracy Morgan, Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock. And it was so cool seeing these celebrities, like, black, prominent, they own Netflix celebrities. I'm just, well, technically, there are a lot of people on there. But anyway, a lot of that was good seeing that thing. And the only thing I could say when I could critique this show in general is that I don't know if the crowd in general are a bunch of millennials, and I have nothing against millennials, but it seems like if it was a certain joke that they felt like it was a no, you can't, no, you can't do that, no, don't do that. It just seems like it was kind of but the overall thing that I got from this was nostalgia because of course he did some of his some of his best characters from SNL, Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood, Velveteen Jones, uh, just awesome stuff. And when the show was going on for a minute, I was like, damn, we might not even get to see Gumby. And then they were doing a weekend update skit, and Eddie Murphy comes out as Gumby. And he kind of breaks the fourth wall a little bit because he was like, he said, "Yeah, the show I almost gonna go, and you couldn't get me on the show." I said, "It's like, I'm Gumby, damn it!" And he's like, and I sat there and said to myself, "Man, this is so awesome. This is like when I was having a flashback to when I was a kid." Yes, I used to watch this when I was a kid. I was watching. Actually, I remember Not Ready for Primetime Players. Before Eddie Murphy was even on there, or even thought of. It was with Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd and so forth. But to say this about the show, like I said, overall, I felt it was cool seeing Eddie Murphy back doing. Of course, he did the 40th anniversary for SNL where he came out and talked. But this was cool seeing him do comedy, do the skits. You can tell that Eddie has got back in that mode that he was in the past, doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? I like that he didn't bow down when he did the certain things he did in different skits on the show. They had the Black Jeopardy skit, and this is kind of let me know how the crowd, of course, like I said, with that whole millennial gap or that whole want to be PC and all that stuff, they had a thing where of course, he was playing Velveteen Jones and he was doing the thing where you remember back in the old episodes of Saturday Night Live where he said, "How to be a hoe." And he had all these different books that said "hoe" and so forth. And Keenan Thompson's character said, you can't do that because Me Too and everything. And he sat there and said, "What's the matter? Everybody want a hoe, including me too." And I was like, okay, I think it's funny, man. I mean, this is the one thing I sit there and say, and it's cool that Dave Chappelle was on there. I know Dave Chappelle and Eddie have known each other ever since. Who knows? I mean, of course, they were in the Nutty Professor movie together, and of course, Eddie Murphy and Dave Chappelle. Like I said, the thing with Dave Chappelle, of course, recently doing Sticks and Stones, it's like I said before in a video I did a while back. It's like, is it so much that people can't take a joke these days? Even if the joke is not put to put anybody really down, but it's just a form of just saying a joke. But like I said, overall, other than that, I didn't want to get into a rant about that. But overall, the entire episode to me, I felt was A1. I know it's going to be like the top rated show for Saturday Night Live they've had probably in a minute. I'm actually subscribed to the SNL channel. I've been subscribed to them for a couple of years, but this is the first time in a minute, and I do mean a minute, that I've sat back and just watched a full episode of Saturday Night Live on a Saturday when it's live, and I really did enjoy it. Like I said, Eddie Murphy. Hopefully, when 2020 hits and he gets back on that stand up and he does a stand up special and so forth, I want to see Eddie Murphy raw, pun intended, and just because like I sat there and said, I saw bits and pieces of trinklings, and of course, like I said, some of the people felt it was some way this way about it, but I know truthfully, if you can take some good jokes and you can laugh and just have a good fucking time, this was awesome. This was a cool ass episode of SNL. But yeah, I'm finna get ready to go. I hope you guys have a very, very Merry Christmas and let's kick 2020 off right. Focus Vision 2020. But yeah, this is Jugget82 signing off. Merry Christmas, damn it.